What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna miss the warm Florida weather for now, coming back up to Massachusetts, but it is nice to be back home because I do have some things that I need to get done on my cars. So I had a phenomenal time down at Adam's shop helping him film and edit and work on cars and just kind of do a bunch of stuff, but it was a lot of fun, and I definitely will be going back very, very soon. We have a lot of stuff planned for this year, which is going to be very, very fun, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But for now, we're back home. I got some big packages that came for the Soarer, and I cannot wait to see that car finished. And I think, honestly, the weather might just stay this way. Right now, it's like 55. If it stays this way, I might just keep the Soarer out and not put it back in storage, which would be pretty nice, because then I could have that car and the car season technically starts. Let's go see Justin. He got a lot of work done and it looks really good. What's up, Justin?
What's happening?
Not much. I'm so happy to see this thing back. How was it?
Good.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Wasn't too much of a burden?
No, once we cleaned everything up and got the manifold off and got it all figured out, it's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's much better.
So, before I went down to Adam's to help him for the last 2 weeks, I dropped the Soarer off to Justin at Morfab Industries. Always give him a follow. I'll leave the Instagram right here. If you guys remember when we left off on the turbo kit, the wastegate that came with the kit did not fit. So I got a 44mm tile replica, the same one that Jimmy has on his car, and that was what Justin had spent the last week or so getting dialed in on the car. And he also routed it into the downpipe again instead of having an open wastegate dump, which I actually really, really like. So that is awesome. Look at that. So, kind of hard to see once again from up here, but if you look down here, you can see Justin routed the wastegate back into the downpipe, which not only will make the car quieter, but it will just not, well, it'll just really make the car quieter.
Yeah, it's gonna make it not as obnoxious.
Right.
You know, certain cars you want obnoxious, but this one not so much.
So that's sick. Everything is done. There was a couple leaks that got resolved. You said it was the oil dump or the oil?
Yeah, it was actually the oil feed for the turbo was just a little bit loose, so tightened all that up. And
gotcha.
There's a couple other small things that we took care of while it was in here. So
okay, awesome. So yeah, turbo's in, running, all that stuff. So the main goal for today is to get the intercooler stuff done, which I have in my car over there. So I'm gonna take this out of Justin's hands. One less car for him to have to move in the morning.
We have a few that we have to work on today.
He's got quite a heavy load of work to do. So thank you again.
You're very welcome.
Really
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
My pleasure.
You're always a huge help with everything. So I'm gonna rip this thing over to Jimmy's, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna open the intercooler piping and get started on this. It feels so weird to drive this car. I love it though. Oh my gosh, the turbo sounds so wild. It sounds good now that it doesn't have an open exhaust. Oh, it's gonna be so, even though the car's automatic, it's still gonna be so good. I wonder if I could like get on it a slight bit even though the intercooler piping's not hooked up. Like I want to, I really want to, but it's probably not smart. Maybe just enough to spool the turbo a little bit. We'll see. See if we can hear it. Oh my god! This sounds so cool. I'm not used to this at all. It's sick. Alright, let's get this over to Jimmy's.
What's up, dude? Mr. Frost here, about to get frosty on the Soarer. Soarer SC300 right-hand drive. Check it out. We have the single turbo. Just no intercooler. So Mike's got to sit here, take out all the clips. I know he's petrified because he's so scared to flake the paint off this bumper because it's very flexible. He doesn't know if the paint's flexible, but we're gonna find out today. So stay tuned for content with Mr. Mike Frost. Oy vey.
All right, guys, so we are back at Jimmy's shop, and today we are tackling one of the last big things to this whole turbo kit, and that is intercooler. So I was dabbling on which intercooler kit that I wanted to get. I wanted to get the Greddy one for a long time, and I couldn't find the right website to get it from until I found Right Hand Drive Japan. So I was able to get my Greddy intercooler kit, which is rad. So
it was a cheaper side of the Greddy intercoolers.
Oh, you don't even opened it yet?
No,
What's
we're gonna
unboxing?
I'm gonna open it right now. Don't you kick my Greddy?
Came in FedEx. I'm surprised you got the damn thing. Oh shit!
It's like sliced down.
Oh, I'm so excited. Let me see that.
What was that?
You know exactly what I wanted to do. You got staples on your side? 'Cause I got staples. Ooh. This is not how you open it.
No, not at all.
This is not up. That's side.
What you see over there? Let me see.
A little bit of a. Ooh. It doesn't seem like real Greddy to me.
No, it's a Freddy.
Ew.
Oh, they hit you with
Ew. Ew.
I specifically said black.
Woo. Yo, there's something about seeing an intercooler with no bent fins.
Oh, just you wait, kid.
Woo!
Just you wait.
Here we have the Greddy LS intercooler kit for a
1Jz Soarer, and I believe you can also use them on SC300s, but this, since I got it from Right Hand Drive Japan, said it was for the Soarer, which is nice because hopefully that means that it'll just kind of fit right and I won't have to do anything dumb. But this is on the kind of cheaper side of Greddy stuff. Some of their things are insanely expensive, but this one is very affordable, and it's also very popular in the 1Jz Soarer SC community, all that stuff. So my goal today is to get this thing in. The first thing I have to do is take the front bumper off, which, as Jimmy knows, I'm scared as hell about because
This is all you've been talking about.
the bumper was painted. So the bumper was painted on the car, which is not really the right way to do things.
Jimmy, can you explain this for me?
He doesn't want to crack the paint.
Yeah, exactly. So, since it was painted on the car and the kit is very flexible, I'm worried that if I take the bumper off, it's gonna crack and all that stuff. But honestly, the bumper is covered in rock chips and could probably use a respray anyway.
It's not too cold out, too.
I know.
Warm, so that's
It's
good.
definitely better than it was before.
If you want, like, if it'll make you feel better, you could take a heat gun to the whole front end for a
Right.
couple minutes. I
don't
think
know.
you're fine. This isn't cheap.
I think it'll be okay.
This is
so.
expensive paint.
I'm just gonna set you guys down. We're gonna time lapse taking this bumper off because I've probably.
He's got so much money, man.
Stop. I know.
Now you can get all the buffing compound out now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The paint is actually making it.
It would be a shame if someone
thing that I will be getting rid of is this license plate like flip up bracket that I installed in the last winter. Thought it was cool when I did it and never ended up using it ever. So I'm just gonna run no front plate like a real boy, and that's how it's gonna be. And I'm also going to start taking the stock intercooler off, which is this behemoth thing right here. And also, I was able to find on Amazon a 2 to 3 inch coupler that I can run from the turbo to the new intercooler piping. So that's awesome. Yeah, I'm just pumped the bumper didn't get destroyed yet. We'll see if it gets destroyed over the course of the next couple days, but all right, let's just keep taking some stuff off. This and this. Stock intercooler is off. This thing is a beast, but not going to be enough for the new turbo kit. This ducting is pretty cool though. Covered in sanding stuff from when the car got painted. Overspray on all the things and stuff and things, but we got brand new Greddy Intercooler. It looks so good. I also realized that none of the intercooler piping has bungs welded on it for a blow off, which is perfect for me because I didn't plan on running one anyways. Ain't that right, Jimby?
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
No blow off of life.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
So now I'm just gonna start mocking things up and see how they kind of go together. I've seen a video from some Australian guys doing the same intercooler kit on their Soarer. Kind of the information I'm going off of right now. The instructions are going to be of no use to me because they're all in Japanese, but it should be fairly straightforward. It's got mounting tabs on it already for this car apparently, so it should just bolt up down here on these, and then I believe it utilizes this bracket right here, which we'll have to relocate the coolant overflow, but that's not a huge deal. So I'm gonna set you guys down. We're gonna time lapse this, figure out what I gotta do. So I kinda made a mess on this side of Jimmy's shop, but it's okay. I'll clean it up. Anyways, look at that. She's all mounted. So the white brackets that you see here kept throwing my eyes off, and I kept thinking that it needed to be aligned with the middle one. And then I took a step back and realized that that's not where it mounts to, and that it mounts to under where the hood latch is. And it comes with a special bracket that it mounts with right there. So that's tight, that bolt's tight. All the bolts on here on the intercooler are tight. It came with a little spacer that you put in between the brackets on the right side to level out the intercooler, and now it's perfectly straight. So I'm going to play the game of where does the pipes go and just see what makes sense and what fits where. And
Huh? What are you telling
I'm just
what are you telling them?
I'm talking about the piping, figuring out where it goes.
Yeah, it's all about the piping, you know?
Yeah, figuring out where the pipe goes, you know what I'm saying? Yep.
You have to do some cutting, some bending, some clamping.
Clamping, sure. Cutting, I don't want to.
We got to find you some black couplers. I have to have some around here. That's not going to happen.
It's temporary for now.
You don't let your homeboys have blue couplers.
Thanks,
unless you
Greddy.
have like a black car, then maybe you could have
Yeah.
blue couplers, you know?
but
I'm full man spread right now, by the way. What do you think?
Well, at least you're at my height now.
I know it's a habit. All my friends are short, so we just end up standing like this. You know.
all right, well, we're gonna look for the correct piping and just kind of
Stuff it where it needs to go and see how it looks.
Just grab your
I'm gonna
pipe and shove it.
Stuff the pipe.
All right, Michael, update. I know we've just been kind of grinding, and sometimes the camera suffers from that, but
yeah, I've just been removing things and bending things and removing things. I'm trying to get the rest of the factory intercooler piping that goes under the car off.
did you tell him about the that we fixed?
Yeah,
They sent the wrong kit.
I ordered a single turbo kit and they sent me a factory twin turbo kit, which isn't the end of the world. Like, everything still lines up great.
But the upper pipe.
The upper pipe does not exist.
The pipe that came through here used to stop here, like the stock location would. So luckily, Mike is in my shop, and I had a bunch of extra intercooler piping, so we pieced something together, and we made it work. It actually looks half decent. We had to shim this one because Mike got the wrong coupler. Shame on you, Mike. It's okay. But we made it work. I think it actually looks pretty damn good. So
I ordered the correct coupler. It'll be here in a few days. I'll swap it out for the right one, and then
everything's great. So
Yeah.
little Jimmy L Greddy collab right here. Yeah, what's
Shouts
good?
out to the boy.
And then I also got I luckily I had one of these laying around too. So Mike's got a bitch in new intake.
Yeah.
Little whale dicker right here. Oh yeah.
He's getting me right.
Get my boys right, always. You have fun down there, right, kid?
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Ready? I'm gonna do a baby little one.
Oh, so tight.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
She's
Ooh,
on
looks
there.
Good. No more blue couplers. We fixed this. We have a nice inlet. Are you ready to make some turbo surge?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? How ready are you?
I'm ready to slap back together and see this thing complete. I want to see that intercooler through the bumper.
Can we start it first?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Start her up, baby.
Yeah.
Big moment, Donald.
Oh boy.
You're gonna suck his headlight right into that thing. Hide your kids, dude. This thing's about to take off.
I'm so excited.
Dude, so they call this thing the hair dryer, and you can hear why. You hear it? I thought my turbo was blown at first because I was like, it shouldn't be this loud.
Right.
It sounds so good though. Holy crap.
Well, you got a gallon of water in your exhaust.
I guess so. Jeez.
Alright, so it looks like you don't build enough boost, obviously, to make it surge like you want to with no blow-off valve.
Yeah.
So when you're driving, get on it. That's when you're
Right.
gonna hear it. So.
Exactly.
But dude, it sounds amazing. Like these things are so obnoxious in like the best way possible. Dude, JZs are awesome.
All right, well, the turbo kit is now 99.9% complete.
It just needs the O2 sensor welded on it, and now I'm just gonna slap everything back together, clean up my freaking mess that I made. Sorry, Jimmy.
All right,
When's the
it's
last time you brought the camera out?
huh?
Was the last time us just putting the bumper on?
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
I know. I haven't showed it yet.
Look at how good this looks, peeking through the bumper.
We need some more energy because look how fucking good this looks. Okay, Mike said a really good fact where it actually follows with the grill really well.
From far away or on camera, like in pictures, it looks like the intercooler just continues to go up through the bumper.
Dude.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I'm so glad that I went with a bumper that has a giant opening because I knew that I was gonna get
I
this.
know, it looks like it's so centered, it's so placed.
Yeah,
Like, it's not like anything's like rubbing against it, it just takes it.
it's gonna look great covered in rock chips in a few months.
I love it. So now we gotta make a quick intake for it so your turbo's not open.
Yep.
We just plumb the wastegate. We have to do an oil change.
Yeah,
Change your damn oil, kids.
it's been a bit.
It's been a bit. Tell your sister too, like I always say. And then Mike can romp on her, dude.
Dude, I'm so pumped for this. I think
For a fast car?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been around him long enough. I think it's time. I think it's time that I have a fast car myself. I think once I get this car fully finished, it's literally super minor stuff. I'm just gonna leave it out for the season. It's getting warmer, and I'm just gonna enjoy it. So,
that's the plan.
Yeah, let's go get some big chickens and go home.
Okay.
Can I buy the jackets yet?
they're gonna be out very soon. I hope you guys are pumped on the jackets for when they come out.
They look so rad, and it was hard to tell how they were going to look online versus in person, but in person is so much better.
Fair tits.
So
Would recommend a friend.
I'm going to announce very shortly, within the next couple days, when the release date is to pre-order these, and they're gonna be awesome. Hope you guys enjoy them.
So we have to figure out the downpipe, O2 sensor, and intake and oil change. Those are the last three
We
things.
figured them out. We just got to do them.
Right. Right.
So yeah, not much left. It feels really good, and this car just sounds so much better now. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now we're gonna go get McChickens and go the hell home because we're tired. Okay? Bye-bye.